She know I've been waiting just to take her down. Yeah. I told my partner Neo, hit me when she come around, and I'ma tear that body up. Anytime she walk in, she tear the body up. Time and time again. In the city, in the club, she know what's up. She know she don't. Body like drugs, and I need another dose. Baby putting on a show. Don't matter how much she do, I want some more. She got class with that when she hit the floor. She know, oh yeah, cause she knows. Oh, she knows. Bitty bye bye. Remix from the front to the back, from her head to her toe, Why she do it like that? Why she do it like that? Cause she knows, she knows, and she aware that I'm watching. So she gon' put on a show. She look back and then she drop it. Cause she knows.
All right. Oh shit! I didn't even. Never mind. We're here. We're back. Let's do it. Traded NASDAQ 30-second trades. Try to do 1 minute to 2 minute scalps. Now the way I was scalping before, looking for these dingles here, wasn't working. So now we're gonna have to change my tactics to the old-fashioned way. I'm gonna make one trade tonight because I did one today. I did pretty good. I'm not trying to go over my, trying to do so much per day. I'm trying to stick to it and be consistent. So see what happens. So either we're gonna look for one of these downtrends like this, or we're gonna get one of these uptrends. So we'll see. But right now, I think, let me see what it's doing. It's hovering down here, so we might be all right. See what happens. These are called shotgun. What's up, Jared? It's like this is shotgun trading. Get in and pull the trigger. Pow, pow. So we'll see what happens. See what happens. Let's bang these out. One trade good. This is the this is NASDAQ 30 seconds. This is the DOM. They call it the DOM. Don't ask me what it is, but let me find out what that is. So if somebody does ask me, I don't look dumb. Let's go. It's coming. Depth of the market. Depth. D-E-P-H. That's what this means. The depth, the deep of the market. So make sure you guys smash the like. Hey, what's up, Joe? Hey, thanks for that, bud. Appreciate that much. Make sure you guys smash the like. That's all you gotta do. That's all you gotta do. So that's what that means on that one. Let me pull up. I got a monitor up here, that's why I'm looking up here, but I guess you guys already know that. Let's go to the next one. Pull up. We'll get you guys later here. Where are you at? There you are. Coat. Pull these down. Alright. So like I said, trading NASDAQ, we're using the RSI bulging technique, the RSI. Today, I wasn't able to scalp these downtrends like this. I was able to get a couple, but we got to look at trying to get longs. Because if you notice, the longs are printing harder than the shorts earlier, but now the longs are printing harder than the shorts are printing longer than the longs. God. So what we need to do, what's up, newbie crypto? Appreciate you coming. So right now it's trading sideways. It can't do much with these. You won't make much money on this. So we're looking for this little downtrend right here. That's what we're looking for. See what happens. Hey, make sure you guys share the live. Get more people in here. Let me see if I can share this live. Let me see. Let me pull up my live. Do this. Googly. Oh shit, that's not it. Oh, there it is. Looks like we might have a little downtrend. We might try it here. We might try it. I'm gonna share, copy, post it into Twitter. Post it to Twitter. Do that. You guys can share that. Let me pin it to the top. So you guys can share that link to everybody. Get them in here. See if we can get this thing up to 20. What? D-Gen's in here? Oh, what's up, D-Gen? I didn't even see you sneaking in here. But yeah. So, back in the days, though, I used to, I used to trade the, hold on here, guys. Get rid of all this shit. I used to trade the, looking for the doji candle on a push up like this one here. RSI is low. Let me zoom in. This is what I have to, god dang it. This is what I got to start trading it because it's not going the way I want to. That's why I said those two different flip-flop strategies. So what we want is we're looking for these two red candles right here with the RSI around 30, and then once we see this green doji decide to close, we wait on the next one. So we would enter on this doji here, right? Or that doji, this next candle we would enter on. Let me get this. Might be a lot easier if I did this. I wonder where I can find. I hate when I can't find something real quick. Oh, here we go. Oh, that's not it either. All right. Anyway, can't find it right now. So we enter on this green one right here. That's where we enter for an uptrend. That's what we're looking for. So, but somebody did ask me like what my hit rate is. I'm like 80% wins and then 20% losses due to me doing stupid stuff. Like I will FOMO into something. I will jump in too soon. It's my fault. It's no one's fault. But I recommend you guys picking so much percentage a day, like JR in the chat. He does, I think what he said, 1% a day until he gets to his goal. I mean, everybody has a goal. Like mine's 350 a day is the goal, which today I did 494. But I will do a trade for you guys just to show you what I'm looking for. I try not to trade too much so I can trade at nights, but sometimes it sets you up with you cannot miss the opportunity to jump in. And, you know, I've watched a lot of other people that trade NASDAQ, and they all swing trade, do stuff like that. So yeah, 1 to 5% a day. And if you guys want to learn what he's doing, you can go to his Discord. You might want to check out his YouTube Live, and make sure you hit the subscribe all, so you can, every time he posts a lot, he posts every day from 8 to 9, and that's here you can see the little preview video, Power Hour. So really good dude, funny as hell, does great job at building his portfolio. Right now he's doing awesome. So because he's sticking to a plan, he knows this, and like I said, he also shows you on the lives. So stick with the plan, guys. Don't jump around like one day you do this, one day you do that. Say, all right, I want to make $100 a day. As soon as you hit it, get away from this thing. Hang out in the Discord. He's got a 24/7 Discord where I'm at. Everybody in the chat's at. Just go in there, hang out, and talk. Don't trade. Some of these guys might hype you up to try to get you to trade. You don't want to do that, then you'll get messed up. And another gentleman you'll see in there is Joe Trade Intuition. This is his thing. He does a lot of TNA. Same with JR, but this guy does a lot too. So he's got nice little setups. He talks about all kinds of stuff. He's always in the Discord with us. And so make sure you guys see the Discord. Rashad just posted JR's Discord and YouTube. He'll put the Discord also. And then you guys just join it 24/7. Then I've got my own Discord that I do just trading live, which I've been trying to get over there. Which I got to start doing. I keep telling myself I'm going to do it, but I never do. But I need to get my butt over there. So when I do these live trades like this, you can be in the Discord. Oh, here's what I look for right here. But I missed it because I was going over that stuff. Anytime you see these bands like bow like this, straight down, and then this goes up and down, that's a good sign we're going down. So I would have taken a trade here. Maybe you would have bought on this candle here and then wait for a push down. And sometimes you'll get a retest up and then a push back down. So you got to be careful of that. So if you trade prop firms like this, or you trade with your own money, which I'll start trading with my own money. I'll say next week I'll start doing, so you can see right now this is Top Step. I do prop firm, which I passed all three. I'm trying to make money. I'm going to tell you what though. This is difficult. You pass these, right? Let's say you do one and you pass it, and now you're like live, like you can make profits now. I can pull profits to this, dude. It's so much harder to trade now versus before when I wasn't. It wasn't like, it's not my money. I didn't care. I would just go in like and whatever I make is what I make. If I lose, who cares? But now that I'm fully I'm funded, it's scary because now I don't jump in like, oh, I'm gonna jump in, because now I'm afraid of losing money. So it's like, it's up here, dude. This is why you got to take stages of making money. Like I'm doing $250 a day right now. I'm doing about $250, $300 a day. I'm gonna stay with that. If I can be consistent with that, it doesn't matter if I got real money, fake money, I'll be able to do it. But right now I've got their money and I can pull money out, put in my pocket. Now it's a little difficult to trade. That's why before I used to do 5 or 6 trades. Now I'm doing like 1 or 2 because I'm so scared of making the wrong decision and losing a bunch. So trust me, when you guys get there, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. So it's difficult. I'm not gonna say it's easy. It's just like, should I get in here? Should I get in here? And I know I should, but my brain's like, don't do it. You're gonna mess up, and then you're gonna lose money. And you took this long to get this far. You don't want to mess it up, and it's just like So you'll see what I'm talking about. Especially when like, just set yourself a limit, set yourself a stop loss, and just That's it. Don't go. If you hit it, stop trading, walk away. I'm telling you, it's the best thing you can do. Come back the next day, have your coffee, everything ready, do it again. Pick times that you want to trade. Just don't jump in whenever. Always pick times that you're always going to be consistent at, you know. And then always trade. If you're winning with what you're doing, don't jump to different ones. Just stick with what you're doing. Perfect it. If you lost, say, why did I lose this position? And that might not be your fault. It just might be that some buyers decided to buy or some sellers decided to sell and everything looked good. I've been in trades where everything looked perfect and then it goes the opposite direction. So you'll have that. So don't get discouraged. This shit happens all the time. Like this play here in my first way of trading, I would have waited for this RSI up here to break, went off of this. This is a reversed hammer, which is a good sign for a downtrend. I would have probably taken this trade off this red candle here, worked my way down, and then my rule of thumb is if it don't break this 200 moving average, I'd stay in. And what I mean by break, it has to pass. These candles have to break completely and close above it before I would take my profits. Because what happens if it don't break, guess what it does? It just keeps bouncing off of it, and then you can hold the trade from here down to here, and you make way more money. But see, I'm a scalper, so the way scalper's mind thinks. Oh, hold on, guys. I keep hitting this wrong button. Scalper's mindset. This is a swing trader, day trader. They get in here, sell here, or wait. You know, my mindset is I buy here, I sell here, I make some money, wait for this pullback, buy here, sell here, wait for pullback, buy here, sell here. And that's my way of thinking. So I 3 times whatever money I have versus just one time swinging at it. So what's up, B-Team Cryptocurrency? Welcome guys. Welcome, newbie. I saw you, I just forgot to say your name. But yeah. So, and another thing, these Bollinger Bands, a lot of people crack on Bollinger Bands because they say some people don't like them, and I'm gonna tell you what, they work so freaking good with what I do because I don't stay in very quick. Like for example, if I'd have got in here to here, that was probably what 35-40 seconds, and right there would have been $200 trade right here with the contracts I use from here to here. And the good thing is what I'll do is like I'll actually get in like this, put it here, and I'll be like this bar you see here, that's $200. So I would go, okay, I need to go here, I could sell here, that's another 200. So that was 200, that's a 200, that's a 200, this is 400. You see how it works? It's pretty cool. I mean, you can do stupid stuff like that while you wait, but if this thing's wanting to drop. But we'll see if we break this level here. We'll short this bad boy even more. But when I short, I wait for these down. See how this band's going straight down like this? That's what I wait for, and then I usually buy at this level here. And you could do this all day long and kill it. So you just gotta be patient and wait. That's why let me see if I can find it. Let me pull it up here. That's why I what the, how did that get there? Why you see this shirt right there? No trades, no setup, no trade. So there's no setup, do not trade. I can't believe how that got. Oh, there it is. There. So no setup, no trade. I wasn't trying to put it on that screen, but it got there. But anyway. Let me get rid of that. So, yep, Luxurious Gaming, welcome. Make sure you guys hit the like, subscribe, so you see more of this crap. Yeah, so that's it, guys. That's pretty much how I trade. It's pretty simple. I don't have a lot of TA that you guys like to listen to. A lot of these YouTubers talk about the Fibonacci's and this and that. If it hits the 218 and 614, it'll do this. And I don't like that because too much going on with my brain. I like to make it quick and short and simple. Get in and get out. The longer you hold, the more chance of you to get wrecked. So I came up with, this is not a new strategy, just an old strategy. I just put 3 of them together. But I've got to the point where I don't need the RSI as much no more, or the dojis. I use strictly the Bollinger Bands only. I just use these for like an eyeball visual. So what I look for now on my trades is this. If you see this red band, oh, you could change these Bollinger Bands. Let me show you how to do that real quick for you new guys. You type in Bollinger Band, BOL. You hit this that says the Bollinger Bands. I'm going to actually highlight that. And it'll pull up these 3 lines, but these lines are not this color. So you would go in your top corner, click it, go to Style, change the mediums to middle, to white, uppers red, lowers, and then you can hit these to make the lines thicker so you can see them. And then that's how you get these. And I do 14 days. Okay, here's another trade. Let's see if we can take this one real quick. I only do one contract. So see how this red bowing down? So on the second candle, I will take a trade. So I'll take a trade here. And usually it'll drop down 3 or 4 more, and then I will get out. So we'll see what it does. And then what we're looking for is this to continue up, to curve down, this start curving down, this starts curving down. What we don't want to see is the red curve up, and then that curves down, and then we'll get suckered out real quick. So we're up $145, $150. I'll probably get out around 150, 190.
Order filled.
Oh, there it was, guys. That was $350 and 35 seconds. So we're done. I'm done for night. Thanks for coming. See you guys. Just joking. There, so that's what we just made. $350 in less than 35 seconds doing that. You can do that every time that happens. Every time you see these lines go down and this goes up, get on the second candle, sell on the third or fourth, gang bang every time. Boom. 350, that fast. And then that's all I need to do every day, and then I can draw out $5 grand a month if I wanted to. Just make it $350 a day. I can do $5 grand a month in my pocket, pulling out of the prop firms. Now, if you really wanted to, you would hold this position as long as it stays above the this white EMA, this white moving average, and then you can ride this bad boy down further down like that. But I don't do that because it's a lot of risk, because it would go whoop, and then you could be stopped out. I mean, you get stopped out, you'll be in the hole pretty quick. Yeah, you can do that too. You can make a safe account where you trade safe, not like sketch like I do. But once you learn this, man, it's crazy what you can get away with. Look, people are saying, why didn't you hold and make more money and this and that? The reason why I did not do this is because I have a set limit per day I'm going to do is 350, 350. I set my limit, as you can see. Look, it's 350 profits, 250 loss. So as soon as I hit it, I'm done trading for today. I walk away. And now I have 3 accounts linked to this. If you look up here, or you can't see it, I have 3 accounts, and I've got copy trade 3 top firm accounts. They're all funded, so I have them all linked together. So whatever I did on this one, I do it to all 3 of them. So my total profits today were $841.40. So today's total, let me pull it up here, between all 3 accounts is, let me do 841.40. So that's what we did today. $2,524 today is, so I'm done. I'm good for today. So that's what we end up doing. If you want to see here, I'll show you. Oh, here we go. Let me make this one bigger here. As you can see here, look. So that's what I did today, right there, doing this right here. All I did was hit every one of these, and I made 350 there. I made 350 here, and I made 350 here, and then another. I think I made only 70. I think it was $75 here because I thought it was going down. Once I saw this green doji right here, I was like, I'm out. So I got out before that got me. So yeah. So that's the profits I made today. Or no, sorry. Don't take the bottom one. I only did 1, 2, 3, 6. These two were from yesterday. The two 350s on the bottom. That was from yesterday. This was this morning. Actually, no, I'm sorry. The 350 on top right here was from this morning afternoon when I was driving, talking on Discord. And then this one I just did. This bottom one was yesterday. So yeah, so there you go. Yeah, JR, you're getting there, buddy. I see that you're doing what you're supposed to, and then reason why, because you're sticking to your rules, man. You're not going over. You're doing so much per day, and as soon as you hit that percentage, you're done for the day. You come back the next day, refresh, do it again, and that's all it takes. And if you have a bad day, you know, who cares? You make it up the next day, and some days you'll hit bigger, and then you could take those losses, you know. And since I've been using this way of trading right here, I don't want to pat my own head, but I have not lost yet at all doing this. Well, since I started this, but before I started, I was losing maybe out of 10 trades, 1 or 2, and you've seen a couple on the live I did. But yeah, this is crazy. I mean, just take your time. That's all it is. Just take your time. Oops, hold on. Let me move this. So yeah. Now hold on. Yeah, so if you guys stick to your rules, stick to a set price, man. Don't freaking overdo it. Don't overtrade. Just stick to it. You'll get it. It doesn't matter how much money you got. You could do this same trade right here on high leverage. You know, $50 on a Bitcoin run, Bitcoin drop, $100, 100x, and you might make 20, $30 right here. You know, I'm just throwing numbers out. I don't know if you'll make that or not, but I'm saying you can do this all day long. And if you practice, it doesn't matter if you make $2, $3, as long as you can nail each one of these every time. Don't look for these long runners like this, because these are hard to get. And a lot of swing trader, day traders like you guys trade, look for these moves. And a lot of you don't ever get that far because you end up selling halfway through because your emotions kick in, or you don't like what you see. Like if you see this little pump right here, a lot of you guys have been like, oh, I'm out, and then it would have went down, and you're like, man, I should have held that position. And that's what I don't. That stuff used to stress me out, worrying about that crap. So now I don't do that. I wait. I get in and get out less than a minute. So look, this might be another play. So there's another mistakes a lot of these guys do. I watch on some of these traders that's been trading for a while, and I don't understand. They've been trading so long, they don't see this. Every time I see these traders online, when you have a downtrend like this thing's doing, like this, they want to keep going long. And it's like, why are you fighting the trend? Just so you can get this little bit of a pump right here? You know, that's, I mean, now if you're scalping, okay, but these guys were swing traders, you know, day traders, and they're looking for this because they think what's going to happen is it's going to come down and then it's going to go back up, and it never happens, it keeps going down. And I noticed a lot of guys I talk to do the same shit. It's like, if we're on a downtrend and it's continuing to go down, you should switch your brain to, I'm looking for shorts. The shorts. And then if it's going uptrend like it was this morning, like this, look how long this thing ran this morning. Right? Look at all this. Why would you short this? And I would sit there and watch these guys short this thing and get wrecked. Or they're like, yep. And then they start saying, oh, people are, all these high leverage people are what's causing the price action. Who cares if it is? So what would you do in this situation? You would look for all the longs. Look for all the pullbacks and jump in on the longs. And then you want to know how it works on the way I trade? It's the same thing. The only difference is, let me show you the difference between doing my short that I showed you versus a long. Let me see if I can get a good one here. All right, here's a real prime example for a good one. When you're going to go long, you wait for the bottom of the Bollinger Band to bubble like this, and then you want the top to curve to go up like this. This is a long trend. This bubble right here, this little gap in here, I call that the money flow. It's all the money built up below pushing this market up. So what you would do, you would enter on the RSI, on the reverse hammer one here, you would enter on this green candle. You want to make sure the price is above the RSI on 30. You would enter here, and then you would stay in this trade. As long as it did not break this red band, you would need 2 candles to actually break through before you would sell. So you would have held this trade the whole way up until it broke right here. These 2 candles broke, the 2 wicks. This little wick didn't count. It's little. You want full wicks coming out. Once this broke, this is where you would exit your trade. It'd have been awesome. Or what I teach is you can exit on the very top as long as the RSI is above around 70, 80, and then you can get out. So usually when you see this red doji, that's a good time to get out. So, especially if the RSI is overbought, but we would probably get out here because it was overbought here. Boom. So, and that's what you do for the opposite. So here's another try example. The Bollinger Bands are bubbling down. This top's going up. This is a good long. Enter after the doji, enter the second candle. As long as you see this red Bollinger Band aiming down and the green's aiming up, you hold this trade until 2 candles break. This don't count, these 2, because they're not together. You want 2 candles together. So you hold this trade, and guess what? Broke here and here, you would have got out right here. And look what happens. So you're above the RSI, so this is where you would have got out. And then it consolidated. So if you see this, this is not good for a downtrend because this is weak. It's flat. You want something with the bubble. Let me show you the bubble I'm talking about. Now look. Here, look. You got a bubble. And you got the downtrend. And then you would have entered. Here, look. Another one. Bubble. And a downtrend. So think of this bubble as where all the money's piling in on here, all the short money, and it's overweighting the price and it's pushing it down. So if you get that through your head, you'll be able to see these without the RSI and all this other crap. You'll be able to play off of this, and that's what I've been doing. So as you saw a minute ago, what I just did, I saw this curve down, I saw the bubble go up. I wanted to wait to the second candle. And once I saw the second candle touch the red Bollinger Band, I knew it was a good deal to get in. And look what happened. Boom, boom, boom. I ended up getting out at this doji right here. That was $350 trade. That quick. That was like a 30-second play. If you rewind, you'll see it. So this is something you guys are interested in. Make sure you like, subscribe, Make sure you follow these two gentlemen here, JR, which is Art of Crypto, Ninja Gang, and then you got Joe Trade Tuition, does TA. And like I said, they're always in the Discord 24/7 if you need any questions. They're all in there. So yeah, that's pretty much how I trade, guys. So if you guys want some, one-on-one time, I've got 3 people I've got to help out. Probably I'm going to do it Friday because the market's closed, but at least I can show them on crypto. It's the same thing if you're trading crypto. It doesn't have to be NASDAQ. It can be crypto. Crypto trades the same, but the only reason why I use NASDAQ because it moves a lot faster than crypto. Because right at night, crypto, you can get in trade and wait hours just to make something, $50 sometimes, unless the market's moving. But like I said, if you guys want me one-on-one, it's free. I don't charge nothing. Just hit the like when you leave here. Go in the Discord. Let me know. The Discords are posted on the description below. And we'll get together for maybe a half hour, 45 minutes on the Discord live, and then I'll teach you this, and then when we go live, you come in the live and you'll see exactly what I'm doing, and then I'll go over what I taught you on the here, and you should be able to see what I'm doing. And I'm telling you, once you start seeing it, you're going to be like, why didn't I trade like this before? Oh, my camera's... Oh, nope. Hold on. Why is my camera so dark? Oh, I know why. Hold on. I gotta turn the light off. Yeah, that's better. Wonder why my face is all bright. Alright, let me oh, here we go. Move this over a little bit. All right, cool. But yeah, that's it, guys. That's how I trade. It's pretty simple. Back in the days, I used to trade like everybody using all the TAs and all the Fibonacci's and all this other. They use so much stuff that's on their screen. It's just like it's fine if you're a day trader, scalper, or not scalper, swing trader. Also does scalping. But by the time you see all that and look for this, look for that, and especially if you're new, you start missing all these trades. And it's like by the time you see one trade, there's 5, 6, 12 trades that you could have saw and got into. So I'm a price action. I look for price movement, price action. So I look for these little dumps like this and little pumps. Yeah, just to print 3 or 4. So, oh, the 9, 20, yeah, it is. I used to use those for scalping. They're good, but yeah, that's all you do. And then once you're on the phone, you click boom, boom, you're done. It's that simple. Like I do on my phone, I'll click buy, like hit this buy button. And then on this second one, it'll drop 3 or 4. I'll be up 7,500, 5,200, whatever. And I just, when you put it on your phone, you'll see a little X. Don't hit sell. There's an X that pops up on your screen that tells you your profits. You just hit the X, you're done. You're out. And it's that quick. So, and then I'll show you the other technique. So far, it's working this way because the market's going crazy because everything's going on in the world. But once it starts to settle down, taper off, then you can start doing my Bollinger Band, Doji, RSI, scalp, and I'll give you a little what that is. For example, and then you wouldn't use the 30 seconds. You would go to the minute. Let's go to the minute just to show you an example of how if you want to swing trade this, you can pretty much do this. So here's how I do it. I go down, like say this RSI is down below. It's below 30. So the first thing you do is RSI. You come up and you want to look for 2 candles that are closed, like these 2 red ones. Let me blow it up here. There, that's better. So you want to look for these 2 kind of candles with the RSI below. Then you want to look for the bands that bow up like this. Well, you're not going to see these yet, but once you see them squeeze down and you see this red right here on the second one start to curve up, that's a good sign that we're going to go up, but it could also fake you out and go down. So what you need to look for is this little guy. This little doji candle right here, this right here, that's letting you know there's buying pressure. And then once you see that, and you see this start to curve like this part curving up, this white's curving, and then this, you'll see this curve. This is where you would buy in on this doji candle here that's green, or this one here. And then you would ride this thing up until it broke the RSI. A lot of people would take the sells here. My other rule of thumb is if you hold above this white line, as long as it comes up, stays above the RSI, and then you get 2 candles to break like this, you would take your profits. But a lot of times you would take it there, but I wouldn't have, just because it's such a short run and it's way above the moving average line. So you would take your profits up here. And you'll learn this as you go. It's not something like, you could say, oh, you could have sold here. Why didn't you wait here? You'll see what I'm talking about. And now the next thing is reverse it. You want to short it. You get the RSI high like this. You want 2 of these green candles. What do you see? This little doji right here is a good sign. We're coming down. So when you see this, you enter on this candle, ride this sucker on the way down. And that's it for the downtrends. So you can ride this down. Like I said, if you learn this, you ride it below the white line here. And once it broke these two, the thing I do teach more advanced classes, you would wait for this next doji candle. You see this red doji? Once you see this is where you would take your profits. So especially on this one, it goes up. This right here is an uptrend doji off 2 greens. So you would take this green doji, and that's where you would exit your profits. So, thank you, Scalper Trader Crypto. Welcome. Yeah, you missed the 32-second $350 banger. So we did it right here. So that's it, man. So if you guys can learn this little technique, man, it's gonna make you some money, especially with prop firms. This is how you pass prop firms. So if you do a prop firm, this is Top Step. You could do Top Step, Apex. Right now, Apex is cheaper than Top Step. Top Step's $49 for 50,000 account. I think Apex is they're like 50% off or something stupid. It's only like $20 for a 50,000 account, and they have less like shit that you got to do to pass. Like Top Step, you got to do consistency trade. I think on Apex you really don't, as long as you don't hit your stuff. You don't hit your goals. All you got to do is hit the goal and then you pass. This one here's more, I would just say more serious trading, like more consistency. So I recommend if you do Top Step, before you do this, make sure you like and subscribe. Find me on Discord. I'll either be on mine or Art of Cryptos. His is 24/7, and there's usually 15 to 20 people in there, like constantly. Look for me in there. It's Crypto Squid. And then JR. If I'm not there, you can talk to JR. You've got DGen's pretty good. You got Joe Trade Tuition. This is his YouTube. Also, this is him. He's in there. And ask him about Top Step, and if I'm not in there, they'll get a hold of me, and then I can get a hold of you. And before you start Top Step, come into the Discord with me live. I'll show you how to set this up and what to do and everything, so you're not just getting thrown in the wolves. Unless you have already known how to trade like this, then you don't need me. But if you need a refresher, I'm here. It's all free, guys. I don't charge nothing. None of us charge nothing. So you want to get all this alpha before we start charging down in the future. So right now, we're learning just like you guys. So I'm not a financial advisor. This is just for entertainment, fun. I like this stuff, and then this is gonna be my goal to do this. And I hope you guys can follow along with me, because the guys in the Discord, their goal is the same. So you want to hang out with people with the same goal. We all want to do this for a living. And I'll tell you, it don't take much. Like if you can make $350 a day, say you have 3 accounts. So just like I did, I made $2,500 today off those 3 accounts because I've got them copy trading. Who can live off $2,500 a day? Trust me, I can. Can you? So even if you get to pull 80% out of these prop firms, that's still good money. I mean, $350 a day. Could you live on that? I think I could. you're not going to be fancy rich, but you can definitely get a lot of ramen noodles for that. So, so yeah, I mean, it's a good, like, here, look here, this might be another setup for another short trend. I'm not going to trade because I've already hit my cap. You got to learn, once you hit your goals, do not trade. Do not trade. Just pretend trade. So I'll draw lines of where I've entered and how many contracts I would have went in. But you can also do this with crypto, guys. You can do it stocks, crypto. It don't matter. You can do this with all. So, and guys, I'm also on TikTok. Even though you see me streaming here, I'm streaming also on TikTok. Same. I've got over 100 some views on TikTok also. So I got a lot of people coming into that. So sometimes you'll hear me say someone's name. It's not in YouTube. It's in TikTok. So I got two screens. I got my TikTok screen up here. I got my tube over here, and I got the chat here and a chat here. So I'm going back and forth chatting. So I got people asking me questions. So I've got three people I got to do one-on-one with. I got one Friday. I'm going to do one on Sunday, Monday. So if you guys want one-on-one about stuff, 10 contracts of oil. Yeah, right, Damon. You know how much that is? Dude, 5 contracts is scary, let alone 10. So yeah, hopefully you guys follow me on this journey, because eventually down the road, once I could get this perfect, I'm going to start a Discord. I have a Discord. I'm going to start a area where, of course, you're going to pay to get in. It's going to be a profit sharing section where you're going to pay so much per month. And every time I scalp trade these wins, let's say at the end of the 2 weeks, I'll tally it all together. I'll take a percentage into my, keep it into my capital, and the other half I'm going to pull out, and then I'm going to disperse it to everybody that's in that little Discord thing. So you'll be making some money every 2 weeks off of my trading. And then you can do whatever you want with it. You can either learn how to scalp, you can buy crap coins. Hopefully you hit it big. Stuff like that. But that's in the near future. So the more people I get involved, the more I can trade, the bigger I can trade, the more capital I got, the bigger I can trade, the more money we all make together. So hopefully one day, oh yeah, man. JR, you're getting there. I mean, I see you getting there here soon, because now the JR's on a little personal thing that he's doing, and he's been killing it. So if you want to learn how he's doing it, make sure you go to his YouTubes, and he's showing you what he's doing. He's doing about 1 to 5% a day on his portfolio. Sometimes he does a 0.5. You can't hit him all big, all the time, but he's been very consistent, and he's kicking ass. So you need to go follow him and his YouTube and his journey if that's something you guys like. He likes to buy something during the day and then, keeping it for a day or two or selling it that day, or usually he's out by that day, but he's been doing really well. Coming from where he came from to where he's at now, dude, he's a huge improvement, man. And that's one of the things I learned from him also is to set yourself a goal and hit them. So I hit my goal on each account of 350. Well, I went a little overboard. So, which is good, but I'm still in my consistency thing. And then hopefully by the end of the month, I can pull out a bunch of money. And I think if I can do that at the end of the month and I do pretty good, then I'll probably start the other thing I was talking about in the Discord, the prop firm sharing, I guess I could call it. And then I'll do contests, giveaways, keep it going. And then I'll get together with, JR and Trade Tuition, and we all can give away stuff together to you guys. Make it fun, Yeah, Meet Damon. I've been seeing you trade the old oil. I've been attacking USO and stuff, but so far Nasdaq's been really paying me. So I like to stick with something that I'm consistently making money with. If this thing starts eating me alive, I'll move to something else. So that's another thing, guys. If you're on a chart and you're getting beat up, like losing all the time, go to another one because you're not feeling this one right now. But Yeah, there's so many opportunities of doing this. That's what I'm saying. Don't if this thing's on a downtrend like this, don't fight it. Look for the shorts. Don't look for the longs. You're going to get wrecked on the longs. So look for unless you're scalping the longs. And the reason why I don't scalp longs on a downtrend because my emotions. I'm not gonna lie. I've been doing this for 5-6 years. My emotions kick in. I'll buy here. I'll ride it up, and as soon as I see these three red things, I'm like, oh, I'm getting out. I'm getting out. Even though I made money, and then look, it goes back up. My emotions every time I see these three pumps or two, I panic and I sell because I'm not good at that yet. So now, if you notice on the red, they don't have any green in between here. It's just red, 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 red. Versus look at the green, 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 red, green, green, red. As it pumps up, that there messes with my emotions, dude. It messes me up to where I start stressing out and then I start making mistakes and I start losing my trade. So I've learned to take these reds. It seems like red prints more reds than green prints greens. And that's it. I mean, it's pretty crazy, man. So yeah, we got 2 Discords, guys. Like I said, the 24/7 Discord's always people, and I guarantee you go in there now. There's people in there. That's the guy that owns the Art of Crypto, JR. He does trading. Trading Intuition's always in there. Good TAs, letting you know about all the coins and tokens and ETH, Ethereum, all that crazy stuff. He trades a lot of shit coins, ETH, Ethereum, all that stuff. I'm telling you guys, go in there, and he's shorting something. I would recommend going in there and see why he's shorting it and get in there and short with him because he's always printing. So, and then I've got the Discord for myself that I will start doing just for trading only. So when we go in there, it's strictly trading, learning to make money, what we should do with our money, all that kind of stuff, where to put our money to make more money. And then JR is more of relaxing, hanging out, talking shit, and trading. Get to learn everybody else's trading styles, which is pretty cool. Everybody's in there different styles. You don't want to be that guy that just goes, "Oh, I'll buy here. Oh, it's going to go up. I think it's going to go up. I think it's going to go down." I've watched guys on YouTube do that and get wrecked. And these guys said, "Oh, I've been trading for 15, 20 years," and I see them do that, and it's just like, "Oh, I don't see it. I don't see it, man." So, number 1 rule: stick to your own strategy. Unless you find somebody you like, find out how they trade, follow them, see how they do it, see if you can get to the point where they're at. And once you get there, find 1 or 2 stocks or cryptos to trade. Don't bounce around to 10,000 different ones unless you're a swing trader or a day trader. JR likes to do that. I give him props for that. I can't do that. And so I like to pick 2, like NASDAQ, gold and silver, S&P 500, which I've been trading. And then when I go to crypto, it's usually Ethereum, Bitcoin. And I trade the same way. I don't change nothing. It's all the same. I look for the same shit, same stuff. It works. What the only difference is high leverage. These are contracts. Big difference in how they work. That's it. That's it, guys. I can't really say anything else. You just have to come in here, watch me trade. You just want to talk, hit that Discord, man. We'll talk it all over. I'll see how you trade. You can show me how you trade. I can see if I see anything you're doing. I'm not going to say wrong because it's what you want to do. I want to see maybe there's something that I can point out that you might say, "Oh my God, why didn't I see that?" Because these guys in the Discord have shown me stuff like, I think I'll use that. And like my times, I swapped my times from 14. It was like 21 to 14. 14 made it a lot more precise, from learning from them. So yeah. Yeah, I do have a Discord also, and there's a couple people in there. I just got it, so it's not like crazy. So we go in there and say good morning, say hi, and trying to get more people in there so we can start doing some giveaways, contests. I've got merch coming soon, just like what you saw. Where'd it go? Let me see if I can find it. Who cares? We'll talk about that later. So, yeah, so that's it. I guess I'll end this tonight, guys. I appreciate you stopping by. That was a quick 30-second, $350 trade. You guys saw how I trade. So maybe tomorrow we'll do another one so I can show you again. So hope to see you guys tomorrow. Appreciate you guys coming. So, you know what? The whole time I did this with no music. Damn, Riley, you come in late. So, I will end this bad boy. Thanks for coming along, guys. Thanks for hitting the like, sharing, and all that crazy stuff. Appreciate you guys. I will see you in the Discord one day. Where am I at here? So, till next time, peace. You suck, Riley.
Are you gonna be in love with me? I want you and need you to be, yeah. Are you gonna be? 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 Well, still in love, so in love, still in love. Are you gonna be? Say that you're gonna be still in love, so in love, still in love. Are you gonna be? Say that you're gonna be still in love, so in love, still in love. Are you gonna be? Say that you're gonna be still in love, so in love, still in love. Are you gonna be? Say that you're gonna be